You came for the TLR-1 HL review, and I can't blame you. 1,000 lumens of power. Beastly of beasts, guys. This one right here is going to be a banger, and this review is going to be a pretty good freaking review. Show you a little bit about how bright this thing is. Streamlight ceases to amaze me. They really do. This light is a quality light. Now, it's gonna cost you a little bit more money, a little over $100, but it'll most definitely be well worth it, guys. The spec sheet is phenomenal. So let's go ahead and let's jump into the review. All right, you all, let's talk about this awesome and well-made weapon light, okay? Of course, you all know this is the Streamlight TLR-1 HL, and of course, it's a gun-mounted tactical light that you can put on your firearm. This thing is awesome. Really awesome and very durable. First off, though, let's look and see what's inside the actual packaging. All right. Let's see what we have here. You have a little Streamlight Strong pamphlet and just some, stickers and stuff like that in the inside. Of course, you have tools in here. You have your Allen wrench. You have a small one. You have a bigger one. All right. You also have some screws, some little washers. And let me take these out for you. You have your rail keys here, okay? All right, so basically, let me go through these real quick with you guys to tell you exactly how these work. All right, so when you look at these keys here, you'll actually see, and I'm gonna try to get it as close as I can so it can focus. You'll see that it says GL, okay? And basically that's standard for Glock. So this key fits Glock or universal rails. These have a cross slot at about 5/32 inch wide. The standard system key appears somewhat thinner than the Picatinny rail. So you have that key right there, okay? That's one of them right there. You have the 1913 key here, okay? And this one right here, I'm actually have it on my Smith & Wesson SD40VE. So that's the one that I use right there. That one fits really good. Now they do have a Smith & Wesson key sitting right here, but this one fit a lot better. So I use the 1913. And basically the 1913 key is a wider than the standard key. Slots are usually around 0.206 inches wide. Some guns with Picatinny rails still need a standard key depending on the construction of the rail, okay? So that's the key you get right there, that 1913 key. You get that also. You get your Smith & Wesson key here, right here. And as you can see at the top of it, it says 99/TSW, okay? And this key has the bar extended further back than the other keys. They are for rails having a non-standard, basically too short distance between the slot and the trigger guard. So that's that one right there that you get. You also get your P320 key, which is pretty cool. You get that too. All right. And I'm gonna show you guys how to install it inside the light too. And then also you get your Beretta 92 key, okay? This key looks like it has a Picatinny rail, but the dimensions are a little bit different on it, okay? So I'll show you how to use these in a few minutes, guys. All right, and you also get a pamphlet here, a little booklet. And this is your Streamlight booklet, okay? All right, and it's the operating instruction booklet here that you get. And of course, you can scan the barcode with your phone and find out a lot more detailed information about a lot of things. All right, so let's look at this bad boy. Let me go ahead and give you some specifications about this actual light by Streamlight. So the weight, of course, is 4.32 ounces. It is 3.39 inches in length, 1.47 inches in width, all right, and 1.44 inches in height, okay? All right, this has a very, very strong and durable aluminum. So it's basically a 6000 series machined aircraft aluminum also, and it's crazy stupid bright. So you get 1000 lumens of power that's demonstrated in this thing also, okay? 283 meters of beam distance and 1.5 hours of continuous run time with it too. So let's go ahead real quick and let's take a look how bright it is against the wall setting and also outside real quick. Okay, you all, so now I'm gonna shine a light here on the wall. Okay, so you can kind of see how concentrated that beam of light is in the center. And you can see on the outside of that beam of light, it's weird. When you're outside, it actually widens up, you know, the further it is away. So it's pretty cool. And that's why you get that very, very lengthy illumination outside when you're shining it, so you can recognize things, you know, in case something is going on. But this thing is just crazy bright. Okay guys, so of course you can see I'm outside, and let's go ahead and see how bright this Streamlight is. And this thing is crazy bright, as you can see. Look at that. And if you really want to look down there, I'm shining it like all the way down there. And it's just lighting up the whole area down there, guys. So it's really, really bright. Yep, this is a pretty good one. You can even see down in, you know, the forest area here. Pretty freaking bright. Look at that. So you seen how bright that was outside. This is most definitely a light you want to put on your firearm. Now, it is not a cost-effective light. I wouldn't say, you know, of course, people pockets are completely different. But this one right here costs around $133. Now, keep in mind, prices are subject to change, and I don't discriminate. I like cost-effective quality weapon lights, and I also like lights that cost a little bit more money. But I try to have an equilibrium with those things on my channel, so you all can pick and choose, you know, what you want to purchase. All right. This right here has a rating. It has an IP rating of IPX7. Basically, it's waterproof to 1 meter for 30 minutes, guys. So that's pretty impressive in itself right there. So it's not water resistant, but it is truly waterproof. Okay. And you'll see the information on the screen right now for that. Also, guys, they have 2 colors. All right, for this weapon light here, but there is a differentiation between the two. So you get you can do the black color here. It's kind of like a matte black color here that you get. And you can also choose from a flat dark earth color, okay? Now, keep in mind the flat dark earth color, when I post a link in the description below, it's 800 lumens, okay? So keep that in mind. And like I said, the links will be located in the description below if you want to see that. And let me go ahead and show you what that looks like right now. So if you can see right here on the screen, you have the black right there, the price $132.11, and the flat dark earth, which is $141.16. Okay, but keep in mind that one right there, like I said, is 800 lumens for that. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about some of the features and how this actually works on this Streamlight here. So let's take a look at it real quick. Okay, so right here you have a thumb screw. This right here, a thumb screw that's spring loaded. So basically, if you push this, you can see it moving, so you can actually fit it right on your rail. So I will grab my firearm here, push it into position there, just like that, okay? And it'll stay in place. But of course, you have to screw that down for it to tighten up on the rail system here, okay? All right, and if you ever want to like turn this right here, I actually use like a penny or a dime, and you can actually turn that and tighten it up, doing it that way right there, okay? Also in this area, guys, you have your keys, and you can see the key down in this area. Now, if you do want to take one of these keys actually out it's really, really easy to do. So you would just use one of the Allen wrenches that they have in the inside, and I'll show you real quick. Unscrew it. Pull this screw completely out. Grab my tool here, push up on the thumb screw spring, and you can pull that key clean out. So that's how that works, okay? And you can install another key, so it's really easy. To install the key, that's how the key looks. You just push the thumb screw, spring loaded, push it, and you can set it right back down in there. So that's how you take those out, guys, okay? We'll screw this back in real quick. All right, so it's in there really, really good to go. And like I said, I'm using a 1913 on the Smith & Wesson. You also have right here a tethered, okay, battery door and a latch. And this is how it works. This is pretty tricky, guys, so it's kind of weird. So if you're trying to access your battery, you just lift up on that latch. Okay, right up under, you have to kind of push right there because it has a lip right here that keeps it closed in that area, okay? So it's kind of tricky. And then you have your batteries that you can take out here. And these batteries here are the pretty good ones that most lights run off of, a lot of lights run off of. They are the CR123A batteries. So these are pretty cool right here, guys, okay? And then keep in mind, with the actual batteries, don't get confused. They actually show you a sign of how the batteries are supposed to be positioned on each side. So you can see that right here, all right? All right, so now we're gonna close this on up. And remember, you can't just close it by pushing down on it, guys. You literally have to kind of cuff it a little bit, okay? Like that, all right? And then you just push upward. You see that latch lift up and you just close it down, all right? It's pretty secure. All right, so now let's look at the modes back here. And basically you have a rear tail switch, which has a momentary and constant function, okay? And let me show you how this actually works right here. So if you press this upward, all right? If you press it upward and you let go, that's your actual momentary option that you have on this light, okay? So pressing it upward, it'll give you momentary. If you press this downward, you'll have the constant flow of that beam of light, all right? All right, and then also it works this way also. If you double tap upward and keep your finger on it, all right, that's actually a momentary strobe and you can let it go, all right? That's how you get your momentary strobe on. But if you want your constant flow of strobe, what you have to do this really quick. So you have to double tap upwards and then downwards, and you'll see, here it goes right here. So double tap upwards, boom, boom, down. So you got to do it kind of quick, guys. So that'll give you your constant flow of strobe right there, okay? All right, and the same goes on the other side. This is ambidextrous here, so you'll see it on the other side. If you press up, all right, that's your constant flow of beam of light right there. If you press down on it, you have momentary. It's momentary there, but you can do the same exact thing as you can do on this side. If you double tap downward, you have your momentary strobe, all right? And if you double tap downward and then press up, you have your constant strobe function here as far as the mode, okay? So that's how that works right there, guys. So it's pretty freaking cool. And it is crazy bright, all right? Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, you will get, let's look at the batteries here. All right, you will get 2 batteries with it, okay? So you'll actually get 2 batteries with it. And I will have the link in the description below for more batteries if you need to order anything else with this too. I'll also have that flat dark earth link for you also for the other Streamlight that's like this 800 lumens. And of course, this will look really, really good with other firearms too. That was the Smith & Wesson. Say for instance, if you wanted to look at the Glock, it would look pretty amazing on the Glock also, if you wanted to see what that looks like. All right, I appreciate you guys watching the video to the end. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. The only thing I don't like about the flashlight, guys, that I forgot to mention, for me, okay, is that I like attachable wired chargers, okay? Those are pretty good, and I like those a whole lot. This actually has the batteries, as you've seen in the video, but I do like the wire chargers that are magnetized and you can just stick it on the actual tactical light. All right, but other than that, everything else about this is amazing. Now check this footage out that I have, guys, at the range. I wanted to show you that this light has absolutely no flickering at all in the video. And also it has that really, really bright 1,000 lumen beam of light that you see downrange. So it's just phenomenal. Make sure you pick one up. The link will be in the description below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and remember, I'm not from this planet.